What's going on, guys? It's me, Mr. No Nonsense, back with another video, and today we're going to be looking at $5 silver certificates. So let's jump right into it. Only got a couple of them, but you know, you don't see them every day. So let's see. They should all be the same year date on them, but we'll see. 34D. Look how blue that is. And this is my worst one. I should have them lined up the right way this time. We have another 34D. That's right. It's a star note. Not too shabby. Great green color on the back. You know, I've said this before, but I really miss having vibrant couple colors on money. It makes it pop more. And that's my best one, a 34A. Crisp $5 blue note. Let's leave that one on. Let's leave these. Well, I don't have anything to hold it up with. That's fine. I'll just bring these on out. And let's get into the next part of the video. And if you're a long-time watcher or subscriber, you will know what time it is. That's right, it is trivia time. Now, we have done trivia on silver certificates before, but hopefully I have some new trivia here. So let's get into it. Okay, so let's see. Between 1909 and 1913, Treasury Secretary Franklin McVeigh appointed a committee to investigate possible advantages to issuing smaller-sized banknotes. And, you know, some of those advantages are reduced costs, increased production speed, etc. And due in part to the outbreak of World War I and the end of his appointed term, any recommendations stalled at that point. And it wasn't until 1925 that the current Treasury Secretary, then Andrew Mellon, appointed a similar committee, and in 27 accepted their recommendation for the size reduction and redesign of U.S. banknotes. Finally, on July 10th, 1929, the new small size currency was issued. So our money has been the same size since 1929, almost 100 years. Let's see, in keeping with the verbiage on large silver certificates, all the small size series 1928 certificates carried the obligation. This certifies that there has or have been deposited in the Treasury of the United States of America X silver dollars payable to the bearer on demand, or X dollars in silver coin payable to the bearer on demand. And that required the Treasury to maintain stocks of silver dollars to back and redeem the silver certificates in circulation. And then beginning in 34, which these are from, the wording was changed, which I can even show you where the wording is. Right up here, above the United States of America. This certifies that there is on deposit in the Treasury. And so what that means is instead of having to use silver dollars, it freed the Treasury up from storing silver dollars because they could redeem with bullion or even silver granules. But, you know, that's where all those Morgan dollars came from that they found in the vaults, were bags of, you know, Morgan dollars, because the government had them to back up our silver money with and then switched and didn't get rid of all of them. And then, as usual with currency during this period, the year date on the bill did not reflect when it was printed, but rather a major design change. One notable exception was the Series 1935G $1 silver certificate, which included notes both with and without the motto "In God We Trust" on the reverse. And if you bear with me for a moment, I don't believe that was part of our trivia last time. I will definitely see if I have one. Let's see. I do have one. Happy days. So we're going to take a little side note. Still in the silver certificates, don't worry. But I'm going to show you the difference on those in the 35G. So we have, if you remember from our last video, and if you'll notice, well, I'll put it down and you can notice in a minute. Uh-oh. I pulled out, oh, hold on. I think I pulled out two of the same ones. Okay, well, I'll just pull out a 57 for comparison. So, as I was saying, you can see on a newer one, In God We Trust right here. But on the 35 series, we can see nothing. Nothing at all. Isn't that interesting? And that the top one here is a 35A, the bottom's the 35G. But I guess the 35G includes notes with and without In God We Trust on the reverse. And the 35 dated $1 certificates lasted through the letter H, which after the new printing process began the 57 series. So it was the 34 series all the way up to the 57 series. In some cases, printing plates were used until they wore out, even though newer ones were also producing notes. So the sequencing of signatures may not always be chronological. Thus, some of the 35 dated $1 certificates were issued as late as 1963. But that about wraps up this video, you guys. If you could like, subscribe, YouTube stuff, if you guys could do the YouTube stuff, I'd really appreciate it. Shout outs to Bradley's Coins. He has great live streams, great penny and nickel hunts. I'm usually there. Lots of the community is usually there. Come say hi to us. Check out Bohemian Stacksody. He's doing a giveaway right now. He does great videos on pickups of his silver. He's trying to he's taking donations right now for a 4K camera to make even higher quality videos. So go check that out. Shout out to Merica Silver Patriot. He's a great American contributor to the hobby all around. Check out Mr. Duck's Coins. He's a great moderator on the live streams. He's also has great videos. And finally, check out Austin's Coins. He's does just as well for the trivia as I do, and he has great videos, and I'll catch you guys on the next one.